Rate baseball cards. While some people collect baseball cards for fun, others consider it more than just a hobby. Technically, baseball card collecting can be a huge money-making investment, especially if you are fortunate enough to get some of the rare cards. To tell you frankly, many people actually earn a lot through baseball card collecting. Some are able to even make about $100,000 on a specific card sold when they only bought it for about $2,000. If you don't believe it, go to your nearest pawn shop or hobby shop and ask about it. Now, of course, this is only possible if the cards in your collection are of high grade and in mint condition. So, when purchasing new cards for your collection, you will definitely want to take note of some of these tips in order to rate them properly. Get it professionally rated. This is actually the best option if you want to make sure that the card you are buying is of good value and condition. There are many companies that offer baseball card rating services. What you will want to do is bring the card to them and they will scrutinize it. These are professionals, so they will know what to look for and how to rate it. Best of all, they will give you a rating and a certificate backing up that rating. Hence, if you are buying or trading a card, these professionals can help you value it. The same process is highly recommended if you want to determine the rating and value of your existing collection. Normally, a card that has been professionally rated fetches a higher price since the condition of the card has been properly examined and valued. Examine the condition. You may be scared to actually judge a card that you will be trading for since you may not know the correct way to scrutinize a baseball card. Well, the reality is that it is a fixed science since there are only a few things that you will need to take note of. The corners. This is the first thing that you will have to closely examine. Make sure that you have a magnifying glass, as you will want to really inspect if the corners of the card is crisp and perfectly pointed. A mint condition card will have no creases or wrinkles at the corners. The corners must be pointing straight out. The more flaws the corners have, the lower the value of the card. The face and back. After inspecting the corners, you can move on to the body of the card. Use the magnifying glass and look for creases, folds, or bends. It is likewise recommended to hold the card up to a bright light in order to see blemishes and flaws. Sometimes, these minute blemishes can only be seen in specific angles with light shining on it. Any blemishes found are points against the card's value. Don't forget to take a look at the picture, logos, stats, and other details as well. They should be printed correctly and legibly. Upon finishing your examination of the card, you are now in a position to rate or grade the baseball card. Here is a good site that you can use as a reference guide when it comes to grading. Once properly graded, you can now look for baseball card price guides to determine the correct value of the card.